Hello, my dear friends. Today our title is Frantic versus Peaceful, and it's all about how you approach what you're doing in your home. Whether you're approaching decluttering, doing your clutter checks, doing an after dinner routine, disciplining yourself, disciplining your children. If you're frantic, it's not going to be successful. If you are peaceful, it's going to be so much better and so much more well received. I think you get what I mean. All right, so let's take, for example, we're just going to apply frantic versus peaceful to changing clothes to go somewhere. Okay, so you've waited, it's late in the afternoon, you have to go off with your husband, you're not going to take a shower, you've touched up your makeup, and you're just going to change your clothes real quick. He's waiting in the car. Okay, so you're kind of feeling the frantic because you waited too late and the kids are still asking you stuff and you're still talking to the babysitter or whatever. All right, so here's frantic versus peaceful. You go into the bedroom, you shut and lock your door. You lay your clothes on the bed. You take your clothes that you've been wearing all day that are yucky or dirty or whatever and put them in the laundry, or if they're still clean, you hang them up to air out to put back in the closet. Or if they're just absolutely clean, you hang them up and put them in the closet. You dress thoughtfully. You're not provoking your husband by really poking and picking at your toenails and, messing around. But you pull on your slacks or your skirt, you put on your top, you put on a little perfume, you touch up your lipstick, you put your earrings on, and you hang the hangers back in that closet that you took these off of, and you put on your pretty shoes and you stick your flip-flops in the closet and you leave. That's peaceful. Frantic is, oh my gosh, you kids get out of my room. I'm trying to get ready. Hold on, honey, I'm coming. Okay, and you're doing all this frantic stuff. Your hair's standing on end. You're starting to sweat because you're running around like a crazy person. You haven't brushed your teeth yet. You haven't touched up your makeup. Your makeup is going to slide off of your sweaty skin because you're so frantic. Okay, you go into your bedroom. You rip off your clothes and drop them on the floor. You sling your shoes in the corner. You jam your feet into your shoes. You put on your slacks. You put on your top. You're trying to put a necklace on, you keep breaking your fingernail, it keeps falling off, you drop it on the floor, now you've got the chain, and where's the pendant? You don't know, you're on your hands and knees looking for the pendant. You say, I'm not gonna wear that anymore, you put it back in your jewelry box, you put on your earrings, you drop the back of one. That's what happens when you're frantic, because your movements are frantic, and you're going to drop things, and you're going to have a heart pounding, and you're going to start to perspire. And then when you go in the bathroom, you're going to put your makeup on, and it's going to slide all over, and you're putting your makeup on, and you're getting black mascara and your lipstick on, and your husband's beeping the horn, and you're saying, I'm coming, right? And then you get in the car and you're mad, and you feel like you look bad. And your husband says, are you ready? And you're like, I don't even want to go on this date. I don't even want to go. You're so mean, or whatever, okay? But if you have been peaceful, and you've put your earrings on carefully, you put your things away, you put your little perfume on, you're not sweating, you've let the kids be, you've got the people handling them, you go out of the house, you look put together, you get in the car, you smell nice, you don't have this air of frantic about you, you sit down and he says, you took long enough, and you say, but wasn't it worth it? Let's go, okay? It's an attitude that you have when you are not frantic. It's almost a control of yourself that you have, so that you can say things like that. Why didn't I think of that? Well, you can think of it when you're not frantic. So if he says you took long enough, you say, but wasn't it worth it? And you sure do look handsome, or you smell nice, or whatever, and you just change the whole thing, so that you go out and you have a nice evening. And when you come back, you go in your room, and guess what's not in there? Clothes aren't thrown all over the place. Your jewelry's not laying out on the counter on the dresser in your bedroom. Your toothbrush is put away. There's no toothpaste spread over the sink or whatever. The lid's on the toothpaste. All those little things, those little moments that you took for yourself, cause you to have peace. And guess what? Your children are more peaceful. Your husband's more peaceful. You're more peaceful. So stop being frantic. It's not worth it. It's not fun. It's not what's the word I'm looking for? It's not going to help you get any faster. It's going to actually slow you down. It's like the tortoise and the hare, which I talk about all the time. Remember, I say the dripping of water wears away stone. Even in the case of getting ready, it's not that you're dripping water, but you are not rushing. You're just smoothly going through the dance of getting ready and enjoying it in the air conditioning or in the cool of your home, and going into the car cool and collected. It's all right here. It's all right here. So stop being frantic. It's not fun. No one wants to be around you when you're frantic, and you don't enjoy it. Okay? All right. So let's think of another way that we can be calm and peaceful versus frantic. Let's say you're trying to go to church on Sunday morning. You did not get up on time, so you didn't get up before the children, which is, you know, my number one rule. But let's just say you didn't. You slept in for whatever reason. Maybe the baby was up in the middle of the night. You did lay out your clothes. You didn't lay out the kids' clothes. You did some things right, and you did some other things that could be improved. But you got up. You guys had breakfast. You cleaned the breakfast dishes. You didn't really get a chance to get yourself prepared for the day. But now you need to get the kids ready and yourself ready. I'm going to suggest that you stop being frantic, because a frantic woman would dress the kids and they'd be fidgety because you're not treating them right. You're kind of yanking on them a little bit. And then you get them all dressed and you put them and you expect them to sit like little dolls in the living room while you get ready. That's not going to happen, and you know it. But for some reason, that's what we tend to do when we're frantic. Instead, you say, do not pull out these toys. You can play with your dolly, and you can play with your truck, and you can read a book or whatever, but you cannot dump these toys out. If you do, I'm going to spank you. I don't know what you're going to say. You might not ever say that, but you may say, you're going to lose a privilege. A little child might not understand that. I'm going to take your toys away. Don't be mean. But anyway, you know, a frantic person would be mean because they don't mean to be, but they're just frantic. But in whatever it is that you're going to say to your child, you're going to sit here in your PJs, and when mommy gets ready, then I'm going to get you ready. So enjoy the television. Let them have screen time, whatever. Or dad can help if he's that kind of daddy. Then you go in the bedroom and you get yourself ready for church. You do your morning routine. Wash your face, brush your teeth, moisturize your skin. Put on your makeup, fix your hair, put on your jewelry. Swish the toilet, wipe out the sink. Yes, you do that every morning. Make your bed. Put your clothes on. Put your jewelry on. Put your perfume on. Do you look nice? Do you feel nice? Good. Now let's go get the kids ready. You're going to feel better because you're going to be peaceful versus frantic. Now you can dress the oldest one first and end with the baby. The baby is less likely to want to stay dressed. The bigger ones will be all right, okay? So start with them, or maybe they've helped you if you have older children, get everyone else ready. But we're going to be calm, and we're going to take care of ourselves first. And we're going to learn a lesson from this. And what is that lesson? That lesson is that you have to get up a half hour before the family. So if you had done that this morning, even if you didn't put on your dress clothes for church, but you put on your underthings and you just put your robe or house dress on over that, and you made breakfast, and then when you went in the bedroom, you took that robe off and you slipped your dress on, or whatever, your slacks and your blouse, whatever it is you wear, your bracelet, then you can go get the children ready and have their clothes already laid out the night before. All of these things give you a peaceful existence, and the children will expect that. If you expect this, I'm going to get dressed, enjoy the television or whatever it is you're letting them do, and when I come back, we're going to get you dressed for church, and we're going to leave. And you look at your watch and you think, okay, we've got 45 minutes. That means I have 30 minutes to get myself ready. I'm going to cut that down to 20. I'm still going to be peaceful, and that'll give me 20 to get the kids ready and in the car. And we've already had breakfast. In the meantime, the big ones can brush their teeth. So you have to be thinking, but I still don't want you to be frantic. I want you to be peaceful, okay? These are just two little examples. There are loads of examples I can give you, but you always have this ability to be peaceful. You can choose peace over being frantic, and it will make a big difference. All right, that's it for today. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I hope that you always remember to be beautiful, because you are beautiful.